Alright guys, it is, today's the 4th, I think? Alright, today is January 4th, working on the store morning blanket. So I do a quick screen record here, you guys. I wanted to look up the measurements of these store morning blankets, and I had to figure that out, and it's 5 feet by 3. It says 5 feet long waves, 3 foot tall, but on the, okay, yeah, it says, okay, 3 foot by 5 feet, so I'm 4'7", my mom is 5 foot-ish, so is my sister. I have a twin bed, so, but my dad and my older brother and my grandpa are all over 6 feet tall, but, yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how big to make this sucker of a blanket. And I'm looking at the centimeters, I don't know. Celestia, go lay down, girl. Go lay down, girl. I know. Yeah, I'll grab it. On, okay. I don't know. It is. I grabbed my hoodie. I was looking for my hunter hoodie, but I didn't see it, so I just grabbed my hippie one. Alright, so this is the measurements of what I found online. Then I'm looked at that. Then I'm looking at my yarn. Oh no. I did turn it on, Mom. Okay, so let me show you guys my yarn. Show you guys this real quick. Alright, here's my yarn. Both the yarns in black and red are both jumbo yarns. Where does it say? I don't want that for the pattern, I want it for the measurements of the thing. Of how big the blanket, or how much the yarn is, I think. I don't want to do the wrong measurements, because that's a pattern there. But, okay, here we go. Jumbo yarn, grams, 744 yards, slash V, 681 meters. So I don't know how big the square would be if I do the whole entire skein of yarn. I'm thinking about cutting the black yarn and just attaching the red yarn, just because my eyesight is struggling with the yarn, and I think I might do that, or I might have to put this project to the side and pick it back up when I get new glasses, because I need new glasses again, so I might need to do that. Haven't decided, but I might just cut the black yarn, attach red yarn to it, and just finish the blanket, and then save the black yarn and whatever's left of the red yarn, and save the black yarn for a illuminating project, because I'm struggling with this blanket. I don't want to stop making it. I want to make it, but because of my eyesight, I have to change something up. I have to try something different. Like, okay, I have the base square. I got the base square here, so, okay, I can snip the black yarn, attach the red yarn, and do it that way. It'd be so much easier for my eyesight, for me. Or I could put it to the side and wait till I get new glasses. I don't know. But, question. What should I call this series besides Crochet Storm Morning Blanket? I'm like, okay, I was thinking, okay, what can I call this little series? Because it's a series, because it's going to be a series. A long haul series, so I'm thinking For the Love of Crochet. Get it, guys? Because Hadiac Hunter video series. Because Hunter did For the Love of Music videos, video blog series. Like, hey, I can just call it For the Love of Crochet. Because I was thinking about doing a title. Because I was doing my editing. I uploaded the one from yesterday. It was a short one. But I wanted to change the title because I call it Progress, but I wanted to call it something else, like a Hunter song instead, just for the fun of it. So here's the blanket. I have no idea what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna make a blanket. I just need to cut the yarn, cut the black yarn, attach the red yarn to it, and go. Because visually I have to change something about it because I got the base square. That's good. So visually my eyes are not handling the black yarn because my eyesight's very bad anyway. I struggle with camo yarn. I can barely get it to work. In crochet, I have to use black yarn on a illuminating project. So my eyesight's very bad when it comes to certain yarns, and I'm dedicated to this project. I've been wanting to do this project forever, so I'm committed to it. By the end of it, I'm already going crazy, but why not, right? Because that's what I'm gonna do. I might watch some videos to get some ideas of what to do. Might ask some people in the crocheting community if they have any suggestions. Anybody who crochets here, anybody's watching this, give me some advice on what to do. Because I'm lost. I'm frustrated. A part of me just wants to put it to the side and wait, but I don't want to at the same time. So then if there's any Hadiacs here watching, hey, join the crazy, like, hey, join the crazy madness. Any Hadiacs watching this, hi. And if Hunter Hayes is watching this, hi. This is a project I'm going to do. It's challenging and I want to keep doing it, but I am getting frustrated. So come along for the ride, guys. Come along for the ride. Alright, I will figure this out in a minute. I was listening to Red Sky album, particularly Red Sky Continued. So there's that. Yeah. So catch you guys later as I keep going on this project. If anybody's good with measurements, let me know. Like the measurements of the yarn when it's all worked up, let me know. Cause I haven't used jumbo yarn in a while. So anybody can help me figure out this is yards, this is meters, but okay, ounces, grams, net weight, pound. Okay, so yeah, I'll be working on this project for a while, unless I shelf it. I don't know, I'll see. Alright guys, so I hit a little snag in the yarn. Whenever this happens, it's something that the battery does with the yarn. what I do and what everybody does, who crochets and knits, and they get a spot in the yarn that does this, we just cut it off. So I gotta get my scissors, which I have my coupon scissors here somewhere.
We want all of Anders. Ain't no place better.
Let me grab it.
Why don't you run along there and wait? I just got one more thing I got to do.
So let me just snip it.
I do all potato.
She's not doing, she's knitting.
I'm not doing my coupons now, baby. Go watch Harry Potter with Nana. She's pretending to be a doggy, my oldest niece. She's here and she's pretending to be a doggy, and she just turned 4. I'll catch you guys here in a minute. I just gotta fix the yarn, reattach it. I don't know, now that I cut the yarn, I'm debating if I should attach the red yarn. I don't know. I don't know, Mom, should I touch the red yarn since I had to fix the yarn?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know how to do this.
Okay. No, baby. No. Alright, I'm gonna catch you guys here later. Alright, guys, it is the next day, January 5th. I've been working on the blanket. I did this so I can show this in a video, you guys. I wasn't able to film an outro for yesterday's video because we found Pooka's puppies. So praise the Lord, we found the puppies. There's 8 of them. So I'll do another video on that. But okay, so I ended the yarn from yesterday when I went to the corner on this part, put the red yarn here to show me where I ended yesterday and where I started today. I started today with this corner here. So I ended here yesterday. So now I can finally take this little random yarn out, but also helps me get an idea of what the blanket will look like with the red and the black together. But now that I've showed you guys that, I can now take that off. So now I have a nice size blanket. It's getting really big. It's getting nice and big. I'm so close to the yarn finishing to attach the red yarn. I'm so close and I'm so relieved. So this is how big it is. I don't know how many rows I've done or anything, so I'm thinking about maybe, I don't know, I might try and end it with the black and then do separate squares for the red, where I might make multiple smaller red squares and sew them together to make the storm warning blanket. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Storm warning flag, so I haven't decided yet. I'm still working on this. So far, I don't know how I want to keep going with this project. I want to keep going. I'm actually working on this very fast, surprisingly, because like I said in my first video, January 1st, I have trouble seeing darker color yarns, dark browns, dark blacks, dark blues, dark purples, grays. It can vary, so there's a lot of dark colors I cannot see, so I have to, takes me a little bit longer to work with some yarns like this project. It's very challenging, but it is so worth it. So worth it. And I was crocheting for hours and hours yesterday, up until about maybe 7 o'clock, up until we got all the puppies inside. So my left hand was hurting a lot yesterday, and my right hand wasn't hurting until later on. that evening, and I'm doing this because I love it. I love crocheting, but this has been a project of mine since forever. And you know the one song Hunter has, the lyric goes, "I love it more than it hurts." This is where I'm at with this one, so cue more than it hurts as I crochet. How to do that, I do not know. Cue more than it hurts at some point. I'll figure that out here in a minute. So, there's that. I'm so close with the black yarn to then go into the red yarn. I have a full skein of Red Heart Super Saver yarn in red. Then I have a half a ball of same color red that I just found randomly in a bag of yarn, random yarn stuff up in storage. So I found that. I'm like, perfect. That's why I got the idea for the storm warning blanket. When I did see the storm warning flag blanket, I saw some red yarn. I'm like, hey, I can finally make the storm warning flag blanket that I've been wanting to do forever. So I had Mom pick up some black yarn and more red yarn so that I can start this project, and I'm enjoying this very much. So very much. It's taken me a little bit longer to crochet, to work on this blanket. It's been a real challenge, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it because I love the idea of making a storm warning flag into a blanket. And where I live, it is cold where I live. It snows in the winter, and I'm right in the middle of winter. So I want to finally make this blanket a reality. So the way I'm crocheting it is how I crochet it. As you can tell by how I'm crocheting it, by the first couple videos of me working on it, I start my crochet blankets, gray square blankets, very differently. I do a chain 10 join, and I do the whole thing to make the square, but when I go to get all the four sides of the square done, I do not join the last corner to the last stitch. I do not do that. I do not join. I do not chain one up. I just go and I continue around and around as I crochet. And that's how I do it. I don't do it where you join your last corner spot and chain one up. I don't do that. I've done it a few times, but I don't do it at all. Hardly at all. So, I'm so close to being done with the black yarn here. Sorry guys, it's waiting to come out of the sleeve. So I'm so close to getting this done. I spent hours and hours and hours working on this blanket yesterday, and I was actually debating taking a break today, because it's something like, well, I could take a break today, but one of my nieces came over and watched YouTube Kids for a while, so it gave me a chance to work on the blanket, and this is what I've been doing for most of the day. So I'm going to finish this yarn, this skein of yarn, and attach the red yarn to the storm warning blanket, flag blanket. I'm still debating on doing making smaller red squares, make multiple red squares, a little bit of a smaller size, and then sew them together on the black piece. I haven't decided on that yet. I might watch some crocheting videos on different granny squares I could try and make. Haven't decided yet, but I'll get back to you guys as I'm working on this and what I decide with the red yarn, of how I want to do it to make this dream blanket a reality. So, for context, my name is Rachel, and I have been a Haniac, also known as a Hunter Hayes fan, since I think 2013. Around the end, I think since 2013, because I found Hunter's music right before my birthday. I heard Somebody's Heartbreak on the radio in 2013, I think, the end of, like, at some point in January, February, leading up to my birthday. And I liked that song, and I actually assumed that it was Rascal Flatts. Because, kind of find out, Hunter's a big fan of Rascal Flatts, and it makes sense. And he also did a song for Rascal Flatts a couple of years ago. Well, before he started doing his own music. So, I found Hunter when I did in 2013-ish, I think. So the first time I heard was Somebody's Heartbreak. I saw the music video, I'm like, oh, that's not Rascal Flatts. Like, okay, it's not Rascal Flatts. So, it's a good looking guy on the TV. I'm like, oh. But I couldn't see the name of the artist on the TV. It has, like, on the music video, it says, like, their name in teeny tiny little letters. So I had to look up on YouTube I had to look up the music video on YouTube to figure out to find the name of the artist, and it's Hunter Hayes. So that's how I found Hunter's music. So then, for my birthday in February 2013, I got Hunter's first CD, the debut CD, and then eventually, then later on that year in 2013, Hunter released I Went Crazy and the Encore album, and I fell in love with Hunter's music. And then in 2014, when Hunter released Invisible, it's a song that means the world to me. For context, I have chronic illness. As you can tell in some of my blog videos that I did these last year, towards the end of last year, I have a feeding tube. I have an autoimmune deficiency. I go to infusion every 3 weeks. So, healing Invisible meant the world to me, because, like, somebody understands, like, feeling invisible because of your disability. And I watched Hunter's For the Love of Music series, where it showed two girls saying how much Invisible meant to them, and how they had their feeding tubes, they had their backpacks with their feeding tubes connected with their formula feed, with their IV infusion going, and they saw Hunter, and I'm like, Hunter understands what that means. So, understands the chronic illness side of things, because one thing about my infusion is I've been getting IV infusion since as long as I can remember, you guys. But what helps me when I get my infusion, when I do have to sit down and get my port access, it's an IV. It's pretty much an IV needle. I put on my headphones. I put on Hunter to get my mind off the needle part, because it helps. I've always held still for shots in IVs all the time, but when I put on Hunter's music, it calms me down. It helps me to relax even more. So for me, putting on Hunter's music in times where I am just, and I also have chronic pain, so there's one other thing too as well. I have chronic pain, scoliosis, so I put on Hunter's music when I'm in a lot of pain. Get on my back. I had, there's so much when it comes to Invisible, that's my song. There's so much to that song, a deep meaning to me, of the impact it meant to me. So, I know Hunter knows we met, so Hunter knows my backstory with Invisible, so I don't know if anybody else does, besides my family and Hunter, but, yeah, so Invisible means the world to me. It's my song, and, I love all his songs, but another favorite of mine is Wanted. I love Wanted also. So did my sister. So same with Invisible. Being special needs, with a special needs sibling, she loved Hunter just as much as I did. So that being said, me being a longtime Hunter fan, it means it's so exciting to actually be able to make the storm warning flag into a natural blanket here. I'm so excited. I wanted to do this blanket project for like 11 years now at this point. So for me, I'm so excited about this. It might not be a big deal to you guys, but such a big deal to me, because I've been crocheting for a long time too. I've been crocheting for a very long time, and I like making, the main thing I crochet, guys, is granny square blankets. It's my go-to thing I make on crocheting. It's the main thing I crochet. It's like my signature thing I make when it comes to crocheting. So me finally getting to make the storm warning flag blanket is exciting. It's so exciting to me. So, here's what I have left of the yarn. It's so hard to see. So, I'm excited about this project. I'm so close to getting done with this yarn. I might mesh the yesterday's video and today's video together just to make it easier. So I'm going to finish up this yarn and attach the red yarn and keep on chugging along here. And I think for the leather crochet is a good idea because it's a play on Hunter's YouTube series video blogs where he did, where it's called For the Love of Music, where he blogged all the time when he was doing shows and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I could call this For the Love of Crochet because I'm making a Hunter themed blanket. Like, okay, let's do this. Even when I asked my mom to pick up the black and red yarn, she knew, like, is it Hunter themed? Yes. So she knew when I asked her to get this color, get the black and red yarn at Walmart for me, when she did, and she knew right away where I was going with this. So making the storm warning flag blanket is challenging, but it's so worth it. I've dedicated to this project. When it's all said and done, I'm so psyched with this. I'm gonna keep working at this, and need to focus on my quarters here, you guys. So I'm gonna go and work on this some more. Catch you guys later. Alright guys, it is now nighttime. Here's the blanket now. I'm getting very close to the end of the yarn. I hit a bit of a snag. Luna Hayes, where you go? Luna Hayes, will you go? Yes, my dog's name is Luna. Her middle name is Hayes. And the last name is confidential. And the only people that know my last name is Hunter Hayes. He knows my last name. And some other Haniacs in the Facebook group. Okay, so Luna, thank you very much. Okay, so I hit a big snag with my yarn at Yarn Barf. If you don't know what that means, it means a lot of the yarn got tangled as I was pulling it to work on the blanket. It was way more tangled than this, you guys. So I'm gonna call it quits tonight. I found the end of it to try and roll up into a ball of yarn, but right now I am very tired and my hands are actually hurting. This project is very, so many words right now. It's fun, frustrating, tiresome, physically, mentally, emotionally, everything all put into one. I have vision issues. My eyesight is very poor. I am visually impaired. I obviously I wear glasses, but my eyes are very, very bad, and I don't usually use black yarn or brown or anything like that in the start of a project until now, so this is a challenge that I am making for myself, and so far the result's good. I just gotta untangle this in the morning. I took my night meds not too long ago, so I'm calling it for today. I'm going to oh Lord, I'm so tired. But I'm going to combine yesterday's video and today's video into one big video. So next time you see an update for the blanket, I'll hopefully we'll have this untangled and into a ball and finished. And Luna, do you mind? Your butt is on the yarn. Okay, so I'm going to put my blanket away. I might try and, I don't know, untangle it. I don't know, I'll see. But I haven't decided what I want to do for the red yarn yet. I've debated on making multiple smaller squares, red squares, and then sewing them onto the big black square. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. It's a work in progress. I'm trusting the process. It's just taking a while, but as I was getting my project out this morning, I had an idea for another crochet project. Let me get the other yarn and show you guys here a second. Well, I was going to show you the white yarn Mom found at the Goodwill yesterday, but here is Pooka's puppies. We counted them. There are 8 in total, 4 girls, 4 boys. Let's see. All the this one, and that one. All the black dogs are girls, except there's one, I think it's that one, that's a girl, and then the other ones are boys. The one that's all white is a girl, I think, and then that one's a boy, that one's a boy, that one's a boy, so there's 8 puppies in total. Lord answered my prayers that the puppies are okay. So They're like 2 weeks old now. My sister found, my brother found one of the puppies outside, out from their hiding place. So my brother found one puppy, and my sister went and found their hiding spot where Pooka, Mama Dog, was, where she had them at. So they brought them all in last night, which is why I couldn't film a proper outro of the video. So all the puppies are here. They are adorable. So yeah. So thanks for watching, you guys, my crochet journey of making the Storm Warning blanket. I'll update you guys tomorrow. But for now, I will show you the puppies. They're sleepy babies. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.